The price of Jasmy Coin has dropped more than 60% in the last 2 months since reaching its peak in November. It is still facing downward pressure because investors are too worried to buy when prices drop, leading to a run of lower lows. Jasmy amounts on exchanges have dropped, which could mean a possible recovery is coming. The price of Jasmy Coin has dropped to $0.023, down from a high of $0.059 last year. This drop is similar to how other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano are doing. On the plus side, there are signs that many Jasmy holders are not selling. One way to understand this is by looking at the exchange balance numbers. CoinGlass data shows that the total amount of Jasmy coins has dropped to 8.47 billion, the lowest level in more than a year. The chart below shows that the sum decreased from 11.67 billion in March of last year. A sharp drop in exchange balances means holders are not selling and buyers are moving them to self-custody, a positive thing in the crypto business. The daily chart shows that the Jasmy price has plummeted in the past few months. However, on the positive side, it has slowly formed one of the most famous bullish reversal patterns in the market, falling wedge. A wedge chart happens when an asset is stuck inside a range that continues to narrow over time. It has two descending and merging trend lines. In most cases, an object bounces back when the two lines near their meeting point. Therefore, the value of Jasmy will likely rebound in the coming days since the two lines are hitting their tipping point. If this happens, the original target for the coin is $0.04452, the upper side of the cup pattern. However, drop below this week's low of $0.01876 will invalidate the positive view. Jasmy is an Internet of Things platform company on a mission to provide the infrastructure that allows anybody to use data safely and securely. This is to be achieved with the Jasmy platform created by the developers. In recent years, the valuable data generated from everyday life has been possessed by a small number of giant platformers in the global market. Jasmy Coin was launched in 2021 by Jasmy Incorporated, a corporation run by former NYSE Sony executives and led by Chairman Ando Gulway, Sony's former president and chief operating officer. In theory, Jasmy promises to help end users monetize their personal data eventually. Users would upload their personal information to the Jasmy Personal Data Locker (PDL) in exchange for Jasmy tokens, while enterprises pay service fees in those same tokens to access this data. Similar data licensing deals are already available to users on a far smaller scale. Jasmy aims to enlarge this pipeline by allowing users to add more data by connecting Internet of Things devices, making the data more valuable to buyers. Having a centralized location for clean data will also increase its value. The current century is sometimes called the century of data, in which people, machines, and information are building new relationships. The developers strongly believe that Jasmy can help Japan take a leading role in creating such a world. Recently, there has been a growing concern regarding data protection. There seems to be a situation where personal data is excessively protected, so companies can find it more difficult to utilize and use the individual's data. The use of data in companies is dominated by vertically integrated systems, and there are many challenges to realizing data sharing across companies. With Jasmy services, solutions can be offered to these problems. The team believes that it is important to build a data ecosystem that creates a virtuous circle where both individuals and companies can benefit from the exchange of data. Personal data cannot be used due to various concerns. They also believe that the formation of this ecosystem will not only improve the situation, but also contribute to reducing labor costs and expenses that companies are struggling to achieve. By using an effective reward system, Jasmy aims to create an environment where individuals participate based on their own will, and companies will be able to create better products and services by making full use of the data. Also, Jasmy set out to form an expandable ecosystem. According to the white paper, Jasmy will attract and increase the number of end users for the platform by working with the member companies of the Jasmy initiative to develop new solutions while deploying its core services, SKC and SG. Through the applications on the Jasmy platform, companies can leverage blockchain to provide innovative solutions, as well as reduce labor costs and server hosting fees. On the other hand, the users feel comfortable as they are assured about security while enjoying the company's services. Thus, the team envisions that the data lockers will spread widely across areas, ages, and genders by creating a system that benefits both companies and users. Finally, the team believes that an effective reward system is essential to building a healthy data ecosystem. Just as personal data has been concentrated within centralized companies, and these companies that use it are more and more dominating the world, the Jasmy team is now aware that personal data turns out to be the new oil of the digital age. The fact that the increase in utilizing personal data can generate huge profits clearly shows the value of this new resource. Therefore, there should be a fair economic environment in which companies that use this resource, which is data, pay each data producer a fair reward price. On the Jasmy platform, companies have to clearly show individuals the scope and purpose of how they will use personal data. They have to obtain permission and grant rewards in exchange for the data. As rewards with concrete value need to be offered, individuals will learn and recognize the value of their data through these rewards and, at the same time, will become increasingly motivated to share it with companies. As the value of these rewards is tied to both quantity and quality, data producers may have a better awareness of it when receiving higher rewards. The idea that personal data will be used in a democratic way will raise people's awareness of its value in a broader context. As a consequence, companies will also become more conscious of this ecosystem while collecting data and try to make further use of it. This is where the Jasmy token comes in. The Jasmy token is a custom token created on the Ethereum platform. It is based on the ERC-20 standard. Therefore, it enjoys the security and processing power of the Ethereum network. Jasmy has a total supply of 50 billion, with a circulating supply of over 48 billion Jasmy coins. Understanding Jasmy's network functionality. The Secure Knowledge Communicator, SKC, is a cornerstone technology within the Jasmy ecosystem. It is specifically engineered to address the complex challenges of data management, privacy, and security in the domain of the Internet of Things, IoT. It integrates blockchain's decentralized, immutable ledger capabilities with advanced data management techniques to offer a comprehensive, secure data exchange and storage solution. Data management layer. At this layer, the SKC manages the storage, retrieval, and sharing of IoT data across the network. It incorporates smart contracts to automate the enforcement of data access rules as defined by users, facilitating a permission data exchange model. Asterisk data tokenization. Here, individual data sets are converted into tokens on the blockchain, encapsulating the data in a secure, blockchain-based format. This tokenization process not only secures the data but also facilitates its traceability and exchange, akin to digital assets. Asterisk smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They play a crucial role in automating the enforcement of data sharing agreements, ensuring that data is accessed and used strictly in accordance with the user's permissions.